Ciao ragazzi! What an unbelievable night for Italian football in the Champions League. Roma overturned a 4-1 deficit to beat Barcelona on away goals 4-4. They are through to the semi-finals of the Champions League and Barcelona are out. Who would have thought that? The most unlikely of comebacks ever. I was wrong. I didn't give the GialloRossi or Raja Nangolan any hope. They've proved me wrong. The Ninja's not going to let me forget this one. I don't think I'll ever forget this night in the history of Italian football against all the odds. Now, I said after last week's first tie at the new camp, Roma were just scared. They gave Barcelona too much respect. Tonight, it was completely the opposite. When I looked at the selection, I said previous times, you can't play Patrick Schick and Edin Dzeko together. Di Francesco was bold in his selection tonight. He started with two strikers of similar style, similar height. And then again, I just thought, it's not going to happen. We also said after the way Roma played against Bologna the week before Easter weekend and then their defeat 2-0 at home against Fiorentina Saturday, I didn't give them any hope. And you can understand why. Roma have been Jekyll and Hyde all season. We've seen the good side tonight, though, that's for certain. Roma, of course, when they took the lead after 6 minutes, Edin Dzeko, that man with all his experience, giving them a lead, that's a great start, getting the Stadio Olimpico, which was more like the Colosseum tonight with the amount of noise and the crescendo coming from the Tifosi there. And after that goal, I just thought, well, Barcelona are going to click into gear soon, But it didn't happen, They got into that half-time, 1-0 up Roma. Personally, I thought they should have had a penalty. It wasn't given. They started the second half again on the front foot. And, you're just thinking Barcelona are going to pick their time. They're going to pick off Roma. On 56 minutes, penalties given. PK fouls Dzeko in the box. Now, first, I've got to say, I thought that was a sending off. It was the yellow card. Was the ref lenient? I just thought to myself, I hope this doesn't come back to rue the game, it'd be overshadowed by this decision. Now, Daniele De Rossi, a great servant for Roma in his time and in the Italian national team. Some criticise him, saying his legs are gone, he's past it. Well, that penalty tonight he took and put away, leading by example as the captain, was like an absolute bullet. I think if ter Stegen would have caught that, he'd have ended up in the net with it as well. Barcelona just didn't respond. The likes of Milan and Messi, Iniesta, Suarez even, just ineffective, you got to say. Iniesta, great player in his time. He was substituted. They brought on some other players, of course, Roberto and what have you. But it just didn't happen for Barcelona, And then you think at the end of it, Roma had other chances building up to that. He then makes a tactical change to Di Francesco, and he has three strikers on the pitch. He takes off Schick and puts off Cengiz Ünder on, the Turk, who's had an unbelievable part of the season since January onwards, not used in the early part of the season. He then, of course, brings on El Shaarawy for Nangolan. Three strikers on the pitch. Di Francesco, he was cleared to go for it. Now, in the past, we thought he's out of his depth for some of the selection. Some of the Romanisti I've spoken to in the past, they sometimes think his lack of experience shows. But tonight, it came up trumps. You look at there was that chance at cross from Florenzi. If Kolarov, ter Stegen saved that, and I thought then that was Roma's chance. I didn't think they were going to get another chance. But then again, on 81 minutes, excuse my throat, it's even going to be worse now after this game. Florenzi's corner, glancing header from Manlas, and it's in. In the Eternal City, Barcelona were humbled by a Greek god, Kostalos Manlas. Just unbelievable scenes. The noise at the Olimpico, the celebrations. Even towards the end, though, it was some nervy stuff. Barcelona finally started to put some balls into the box. Of course, Messi did dance through the defence a couple of times, but the shots were straight at Alisson. Suarez as well, ineffective. And I got to say, going back to I think in the 70 minutes there, when he was standing up against Juan Jesus and Suarez goes down from the slightest touch, I'm glad Jesus was not booked for that. I got to say, Luis Suarez is an absolute cheat. And tonight, I'm glad an Italian team's got their back on him after the 2014 World Cup when he bit Giorgio Chiellini. So no sympathy for Suarez. Glad he's out of the competition. Nothing against Barcelona there. It was nervous stuff at the end, but when that final whistle went, you just saw the scenes on the pitch at the Stadio Olimpico. Unbelievable. It's got to be one of the most unlikely comebacks ever in Champions League. Italian football hasn't been what it was for years now. The Spanish have overtaken us. I said this last week. They're superior to us now. National team, league-wise and at club form. But tonight, it's just unbelievable. I can't believe Roma are in the semi-final. Now, the last time they were in this, of course, was the season they made the final on their own ground when they lost to Liverpool on penalties. There's likely they could possibly face Liverpool. You can imagine Mo Salah now coming back to the Olimpico. But Romanisti will not care about that tonight. Roma are through to the semi-final of the Champions League against all the odds, against no hope anyone had given them. I hadn't. It's just unbelievable. Okay, Juventus are going to Real Madrid away tomorrow night. Everyone says that Juventus are out their tie. Who knows? If if Roma can pull it off at home against Barcelona, why can't Juve? Okay, the bar is suspended. If Real Madrid think they've won it, like Barca did tonight, they could come unstuck. There's hope yet. Let's have 2 Italian teams in the semi-final of the Champions League. Believe, come on. Well, that's it for tonight. Tell us what you thought of the game. Did you really give Roma any chance? I didn't. Yes, all right, Roger and Angolan, the ninja's not going to let me forget. Tell us what you thought of tonight's game. Like, comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to Talk Culture TV on YouTube. Also, give us a Facebook like on the group page as well, as you know. We'll be back tomorrow night with the reaction to Real Madrid against Juventus at the Bernabeu, where hopefully I'm going to be reporting another comeback in the Champions League. Believe. Buonanotte. Ciao.